the next morning I wake up and there's no money in this purse. So I noticed that the night before the next day, they would come in my room, and if I was sleeping, they would check my bag that I had ready for the next day and made sure that I had all that I needed as far as supplies. They would not touch my money or anything. So maybe like the third or fourth day post-op, I was running out of $100 bills because I had used them all. Like the rest that I had was probably like 3 or 4,000 in 20s, right? But I was down to my last few $100 bills. So it was like, don't quote me, because previously telling this story when it first happened, I remembered the amounts, but it's been 7 months since it's happened. I want to say I had like $400 or $500 in $100 bills, so $400 or $500 bills in my purse, right? And that was ready for that was enough money for me to do everything that I had scheduled for the next day. When I wake up, because I was in a coma, guys, coma. I do remember my door opening, and I do remember like just not being responsive because they were not checking on me. They weren't waking me up. Not that they were supposed to at that time, but I feel like they kind of were, because I had been sleeping for a while and I was not taking my medicine like consistently. Yeah, the next morning I wake up and there's no money in this purse that's supposed to be like, I wake up early too because of my massages, or like I'm the first one in there. Like my bag doesn't have any. I go in my lock. I don't even second question it at the time because I knew. It's just I didn't want to react. And I didn't want to put myself in a situation where I'm out the country. I don't speak their main language, which is Spanish. I don't know anything. Like I could be getting plotted on. This whole situation where like I'm a victim could become like a situation where like I'm getting an even shorter end stick than I already am. So and then I'm in the condition that I'm in. I don't really have much energy to speak out and this and that and do too much. I just can't, okay? So I go in my safe and I grab more cash, put it in my purse, and I go out, continue my day. A day later, a day and a half later, there's this other girl that comes with me to get my massage. She comes with me early. And she's like, well, I just had surgery like 2 days ago, 1 day ago, or something like that, right? And I had not seen any other girls in this recovery house. They had us all separate in separate rooms, which I wasn't mad about. I mean, when we started talking after getting our massages, we're ordering food, and it's us and the driver standing off to the side. She's telling me how, and once again, I told this story when it first happened. I don't remember the amounts specifically. If you go through my old posts where I was complaining about them in like the surgery group chats, you'll see. But I believe for her, they took like $1,100, because for her, she did not know that there was a safe in the room. So her money was in her bag, just like whatever, right? She says 2 days, 1 day she's missing 400. 1 day she's missing 500. It's like, this lady's just taking like 400 or 500 bills at one time. Because like I said, she stole like 400 or 500 from me. And I'm like, are you kidding me? Because I will put it on anything in life. The same thing happened to me. And then I was like, wait, don't even tell me. It was the nurse, Rosie. She was like, yes. The Hispanic lady with the bun and she's on the younger side. I'm like, bro, this is confirming. Like, I already knew, but you know how you like misplace your phone and you say someone stole your phone, and then like 2 seconds later someone pops out with your phone? Like, I knew, because the difference between me having 20s and hundreds, and when she told me that, I was just like, I wasn't in disbelief because I believed it. I was just in disbelief that this lady is so bold to do it to 2 people. And then not thinking that we were gonna like talk, like the fact that we actually came together and talked about it, and like she's telling me stuff that matches up with my story. I'm telling her stuff that matches up with her story. So we're like, bro, I was just like so livid. I was so livid. I started texting the two ladies, Johanna, who is like a helper there, or the main helper, and Stephanie, who is the owner, who I've been texting since before I even got to DR. And I'm telling them, I'm like, guys, you won't believe how me and this girl are talking, and the same nurse stole from us. And Johanna's like, why you never told me if it happened 2 days ago? Da 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 da. They're trying to like almost say that I'm lying because the other girl brought up first that she was stolen from. And the other girl told me she told the manager and the owner, Stephanie and Johanna, and they knew that she was getting robbed when she went to sleep. But they like kept her quiet. Like they were like, we're gonna investigate for you, you know? And nothing was happening. There was no investigating going on. So you know what I told them? I said, y'all need to call the police. Well, I didn't tell them that. I don't think I mentioned the police yet. I was just like 100%. But once they started like telling me why I didn't tell them immediately, first of all, I don't have to explain to you how I'm protecting myself in another country where y'all can just lie and say like I stole something from y'all, you know, or where y'all can give me my medicine wrong or poison me or anything can happen to me right now. Y'all can do whatever because I am at your will right now. You literally have my passport. Like my passport is in your house. You can lock me out. You can anything, you know? But I'm not explaining this to her. I'm just telling her like, look, I had to make sure I was for sure for one, and I wasn't okay to even address this. Now I got some energy. Now I can walk around. Now I could this, that, you know, now I can, you know, explain to you. I couldn't even catch my breath when I first had surgery, you know? I'm talking to them, telling them like, y'all need to have the police at the house because this girl has came up like 1,500, I think 1,600, because I think she stole 1,100 from the other girl and like 400 or 500 from me. We get there and none of them are there. I'm like, y'all were supposed to be here when we came home. Like managers are supposed to be here, police may be here, but if the police wasn't there, that was fine. It's just the management is not here, and this girl is watching us right now. Like this is her day to watch us. So she's there, ready to greet us when we come. And I don't want her watching me. I don't want her buying me. I don't want her buying my stuff. Nothing. I don't want her feeding me. Nothing. There's no managers, no nothing there. So I'm like, oh, they're trying to play us. They're trying to have us leave DR without getting our money back and no repercussions.